This is Brian with Adtran's Ensemble Edge Cloud team. In this video, we show how to launch your first application on an Ensemble single-node cloud using Ensemble Release 24.2. Let's go. Launching an eval application has 3 steps. First, download and install Cloudlet on your x86 server. Next, define or create a unique Cloudlet instance in Ensemble EdgeView. Finally, connect the server and ZTP the node. We have info and links in the tutorials for step 1, so let's go ahead and log into EdgeView. Before we start, I want to show you a zero-touch application. In EdgeView, an application provides everything needed to set up the Cloudlet OS and to launch services at the initial power-up. An application has a name, a type, and 2 templates. The template on the left sets up the Cloudlet node OS. The template on the right defines the cloud and VMs you want to launch during Zero Touch. The templates make it easy to customize parameters and fields that you fill in when you create nodes. In this tutorial, we're using a pre-populated application. Now let's create a node in EdgeView. To create a node, we first select the application. The one we select is pre-populated in your account, and it launches a FortiGate firewall. Next, we give our node a host name, and we enter a UID. The UID is a key value that uniquely identifies this node to EdgeView, and it'll be used to authenticate this node. You received several key values in your welcome email. Use one of those. Next, we come to the Network Variables tab. Keep in mind that what you set on this tab, like the previous tab, will be in the day 1 config EdgeView pushes to the Cloudlet node after it authenticates. Adjust the pull down to match the number of ports your server has. Next, you assign each port one of 3 modes. Disable means that no alarms will be reported on the port if it's not connected. Uplink means the port has internet access and Cloudlet can build a management IPsec tunnel through it to EdgeView. You can also think of these as WAN-facing ports. User ports provide LAN-facing access or crossover connections between 2 Cloudlet nodes. You can see that uplink ports can also be configured for either static or DHCP assignment as part of their day 1. Finally, we come to the Cloud Variables tab, where you can set values in the initial VM configuration. You determine what values get exposed when you build the cloud template. In this example, you see variables like the VM size you want to use, the credentials, and even which QCOW image. Now we've created the Cloudlet instance and we're ready to launch. To ZTP your Cloudlet node, connect your uplink port or ports to the internet, power up your server, and wait about 4 minutes. Then connect your laptop Ethernet to port 4 and launch your browser. You probably want to disable the laptop Wi-Fi to make sure it's using the wired port. When your browser comes up, you'll probably see a screen like this. If you see another screen, click on a button titled Enter UID Manually, and it'll bring you here. To initiate authentication, paste in the same UID you used when you created this instance in EdgeView, then start activation. Cloudlet steps through the uplink ports until it finds a port that is operational, gets an IP address, and can build an IPsec tunnel to EdgeView's security gateway. This will take a couple minutes. After that, you'll see the splice screen progress through 3 more stages until ZTP is complete and you see this screen. Okay, with our node up, we go back to the EdgeView portal. The node has completed ZTP and it's operational. We have a cloud resource up and it's green. We can see the resources consumed and available on the cloud. And we can click into applications in that cloud. Expanding the details for this one application, we can do things like reboot the VM, view logs, Finally, we can edit the service, which takes us to a graphical view of the live service chain. And this is an environment where it's easy to make changes in the VM and in the connectivity associated with any live VMs in the service. That wraps up this tutorial. Thanks for watching.